Hello. Yeah, I'll be making a video about the transfer points with the credit cards that is going on, which I found out as of right now for July. And some of them, is for August. Yeah. So there are four cards providers that's going on. So Capital One, Amex, American Express, Citibank, and Chase. So there's four of them going on right now. And it's travel season, so it's a good time to redeem these points, for travel. But but you have to find out the right redemption price. A good example right now that I'm looking at for the Air France for 163. Yeah, that does not seem worth it at all. Yeah, but always shop around. And using this website called Roll Hammy. I found this the other day on Reddit. Yeah, so I think it's a new portal, I guess. It's free right now. I mean, the platform is free, so shouldn't it's not, can't really criticize that much. It's free. The user interface is it's nice. And one good thing I really like about this is when you click on these, like let's say Capital, for example. Okay, it doesn't work. Okay, let's say Chase, for example. It will teach you how to do the transfer if let's say you're first time doing this transfer points to an airline partner. So it's pretty nice to give you like guidance how to do it. Yeah, and it's free. So yeah, and there's a paid version. I believe it's about $10. For a lifetime. And it's making it easier to shop around. And yes, you can see all these. I just happen to use my private window right now. And yeah, that's why. But otherwise, if you log in, it's free. You can see all this information. Yeah, it's just easier to shop around. So I'll just get straight to it. So first, gonna go over Capital One. So right now they have the 20% bonus for transferring miles to Air France slash KLM, which I'll talk more about later because I did I did use this bonus, but not for Capital One, but for Chase and Amex. I believe it was around 25% bonus, which was around late May, I think. That's when it ended. So that's when I transferred all my points. I don't really follow Capital One that much. I don't think I could be wrong. I don't really pay attention to Capital One like these bonuses going on. I feel like it's mostly for more often or better value for Chase and American Express. Yeah, even though I have Capital One the longest, that's actually my first card. They have the longest in that while earning the miles and stuff. But I don't really pay attention that much. But 20% I think is not bad. I would say not bad, or because I haven't really paid attention to Capital One that much. So I'll say relatively not bad. But if you have Amex or Chase, during May, yeah, it'll be a lot better value if you have Chase and Amex, which I'll talk about more about Amex especially because they have a really good deal going on right now. Yeah, but until end of month, so 20%, good deal. Yeah, and I'll talk more about Air France, like I mean Flying Blue later. So next is going to be Cathay Pacific with Citibank. 15% feels relatively low compared to other credit card providers. Again, I don't follow Citibank because I don't even have that card, so I'm not sure. I feel like it's relatively low, compared to the their competitors. So I don't think it's really a good card, to actually own, in my opinion. But it doesn't actually, this thing doesn't actually end until end of the month. It's close to end of the month, and I believe that I saw like a post on Reddit. I think it started around somebody shared a link. I think around around June already. So that's why. Yeah, but 15% is not really that good compared to others, their peers. But end of the day, it's free, so you can't really complain that much if you already have the card. Next is Chase. So this is actually one of the offers amongst all the credit cards right now. They also have offers for hotels. So 70% bonus. It sounds really good. Uh, But from my experience, especially traveling in Asia, I always do everything in a budget. So in my experience, that rate doesn't really work out well in Asia, and specifically Southeast Asia. I don't have that much experience, in East Asia, especially, booking hotel stuff. But usually it's just a lot cheaper, booking like a random, place. It's just a lot cheaper rather than, like a mainstream or mainstream, Western hotel. It's always been a case for me when I travel. Yeah, so it never really worked out for me for Southeast Asia. For East Asia, I'm not sure, but could be a good, rate. Yeah. And actually, when I was shopping around for traveling in Oman and Saudi Arabia, this will actually be a lot. I'll save. This would be a better, option than paying cash. For me in Oman and Saudi Arabia because the 70% bonus, which saving my cash purchasing power. So it's really a good deal, and it really depends where. But throughout the years, from my experience, Southeast Asia doesn't really work out for me. But again, I'm on a budget. But if you want to treat yourself, then yeah, obviously it's good to redeem it. Oops, no thanks. So next is this is the best one that I saw. It's actually the best one because Qatar Airways. Well, not Qatar Airways, but the AVS itself. So right now they have British Airways and Iberia Avios. 30%, which is really good. I don't know if it's the best among like I mean the 30% itself, and from this airlines or yeah, I'm not sure, but but what I see is is really good because you got British Airways and especially Avios, you can transfer these to their partners like Qatar Airways. That's the biggest because they fly a lot of direction and they're known for good service and overall. Even though I don't have experience yet. British Airways, I'm not sure, but I feel like they go to a lot of places around the world. I don't know if it's the I don't think it's the most for the airline, but it's a very good deal for 30%. It beats all the numbers among its peer for this month. And this bonus will actually end uh end of August, so it's a very good deal. Yeah. Uh, even I don't have that many points because I just transfer my points, to Flying Blue in May. But if I have points, I'll definitely do this, which I'll consider. I do have some points left. I can maybe book like like a short trip. That might be possible, but not really in a rush. Yeah. Oh, let me do this first, then I'll talk the others. Yeah, and oh, actually, you know what? I forgot. So back to the chase thing. So, IHG, so these are all the, the hotels. Yeah, which I forgot to say earlier. So these are all the, names that can book under for IHG, which I forgot to say. But, not all of them are available depending on, the destination, where it is, especially international, because not all of them will be there. Yeah, which I forgot to say. So lastly, with Chase, so they have the stay and the flight. So this is for airplane. 20%. It's a neutral. It's not bad. 20% for airplane. It's not bad. Again, it's free. Mileage, so why not? But it's not one of the best. Yeah. And lastly, the most important to talk about is the Flying Blue, or any other loyalty program. But I happen to have this because I just transferred my points recently. So basically, any loyalty program. So what they were saying here for Capital One. So Air France and KLM. Yes, you'll be transferring to here, as you can see, Air France and KLM right here. You'll be transferring into the portal for Flying Blue. But what I don't what in the beginning I didn't really I always thought it was only for like Air France and Flying Blue. But actually, because it's a loyalty program, these are all the partners they work with. So it's also possible to fly all these airlines. Yeah. So which I learned recently. So yeah. But for my case, I'll be flying either KLM or Air France eventually, and China Southern Airlines and Vietnam, I think. Yeah, yeah, that's really pretty much it. Which I learned something new recently with the loyalty program, just understanding as a whole. Yeah, but that's just pretty much it. Try to keep it short and simple. Hope I was clear explaining or not really explaining, but announcing the credit card things are going on with the points. Yeah, so it's traveling season. Take advantage of it. I will make a video soon about how to take advantage of the credit cards you have. Uh, and I mean that people have, and also what I how to take advantage of it. Well, not like illegal, but more like how to earn points. Like earn more points than what you usually do. I'll make a video soon about that as well. But yeah, that's really pretty much it. And yeah, thanks for watching. Okay, bye.